This will make the third or fourth time. Fourth time. This will make the fourth time coming out to their property. Not here. This is the first time for this location, but they have a lot of property. So fourth time and first time for this area of the property.
Again, thank y'all very much for coming out. We always in the past 3 times we've found some really cool stuff. It may not be all that cool to you guys, but it's really cool to me because you know, my family's been here since the 1760s, and so it's been a really great thing to be able to dig up some of this stuff and be able to put that into our story as a family. And so we do have around a little over 600 acres right now, and so so it is a pretty big place. But this particular place is where our family started here in North Carolina. We came here from Pennsylvania, and we came here from Pennsylvania. At the time, you could get 100 to 1 for acreage as compared to what it cost in Pennsylvania. So you could buy 1 acre in Pennsylvania, or you could come down here and buy 100. So so that was kind of a no-brainer for our family. So they came down here and they started buying land, and we've been distance farmers most of our lives. And so up until now, we go back 13 generations from my dad. So I'm 14, and you know, and then of course you guys, some of you guys may have been here even for the first hunt, and that was over at the home place over on Snyder Country, and that house was built in 1905. And so my grandchildren are the 7th generation to be on the porch of that house. So so we're really excited about this. What we have here is, when our people came here, they got into milling, grist milling, and they had the original grist mill here on the Little Uari River. It's somewhere down in the flat down in there. We don't know exactly where the house was, and we don't know exactly where the mill was, but the mill got washed away and then got washed away again, and so the flooding was too dangerous here on the Little Uari, so they moved it around the hill. And you can see from the bridge, you can see, if you know what you're looking at, you can see the foundations for the mills over on the Little Uari. They left the original dam, and they just changed the way the water went around the hill. And so when you get into the property, you'll still be able to walk that waterway. The water race, you can still walk it, and you can walk it right over to where the water dumped out. There was, once it moved over there were 2 mills. There was a sawmill, a sash style sawmill, and a grist mill. And when there was enough water, you could actually run both mills at the same time. So so that's pretty exciting. One thing that would be really fantastic is rumored by local trespassers that that the millstones were still on the site. Now, you know, millstones, there's several different styles of millstones. Most of us think of a millstone as just a big round rock, but the particular types of millstones that they used here were a French style millstone, which the French style millstone were sections of stone, and they were in a steel frame. And so if those things are still on the property, you may be the one that locates those for us. And so that would be really way cool. I'm hopeful, but not expecting. But at any rate, if you get lost on this piece of property, maybe you should pick up a new hobby, because there's nothing but river that runs the whole property line, and there's a big bridge over here, state built. And if you missed that, well, you probably, I don't know how you made it that far. and of course, we're going to go in at the end down here, and then make our way. So anything on the tree line, please be respectful of the vegetation, because that is a conservation easement. It's protected by the state. So don't go, ooh, that's a really pretty flower, I'd like to take that home with me. Don't do that. So, but other than that, I want you all to have a great time and be safe. And again, thank you all for your interest in your hobby and your interest in this property. And I hope you guys have a great day.
Jerry,
Thank you.
I'm going to add to what Jerry said. Number one, you are out in the woods. You're not on a manicured yard, but still you fill in your hole. Doesn't have to look beautiful, but fill it in. We don't leave holes. So I don't want to get a report back saying that somebody was leaving holes out there. Number two, we're going to come back up here. I got this. We'll do the competition. We're going to look at 1 o'clock for doing the competition. So keep an eye on your clocks.
First hole should be right there. Okay, where are my glasses? I forget to put my glasses on. Lost it. Oh, shotgun shell. But, okay. Alright, here we are. ONSD hunt number 3, I think. And we're out here looking for old mill site, old house site. There's the little Uwharrie Rivers down there. And Eli's dad just found a perfect point picked up from the mud. Anyway, here we go. Can't see without my glasses. Let's try this again. Oh, 22. It's nothing but roots and rocks. Let me see how far down that was. I think it's under the root. Oh, that's weird. Oh. Yeah. Another ancient shotgun shell. I had to dig under 2 roots for that. I had to do this on the side of a... No, nothing. Thought I had a signal there. Some sort of button. Can't tell. Or if it's old. Okay, well, we'll put that in the thing and look at it later. It's got something on it. It's not the place to hang out and look at stuff.
found anything, Connie?
22 shotgun, old shotgun shell in the woods, and like a stud like button. I don't know if it's modern or I couldn't. It was so
I found a 1916 wheat penny.
nice. Somebody found a rosy dime, not silver, and lots of aluminum, and a couple pennies in the woods.
But I found that
But
penny
not
back
wheat.
up near where we were meeting at.
You can't hear anything without hearing aids.
Anybody else find anything other than lots of aluminum? It's a lot of trash.
Somebody found an arrowhead.
Yeah, I heard Eli's dad found it as he was walking through the mud. Surface fine. What is this?
I thought about going down closer to the river, but it's too steep to get.
Oh, I came up that way. It's so trashy down there. There's aluminum. There's, like, when I say aluminum, like crumbled up little bits and pieces. Like, there's areas where you can see there probably was a fire here, and there's teeny tiny bits of aluminum. Like, so the whole area is hot.
Well, it ran.
Okay, there it is. It's a little piece of weird brass. I'm going to clean it and see if I can figure out what it is. Found a little piece of brass. I finally found it. I don't know what it is. It's a little piece of smushed brass. It could be a bullet. I don't know. It was the same color as the dirt, so I kept losing it. So look at that bullet. I'm not sure if it's a modern bullet. I did not bring my bullet book with me. There we go. Cool. So I thought I'd sit down here after digging that bullet, do a little bit of a, they've treed it, which is what let us get in here. And I found out over that way, and I'll have to put some more history in here, there was a native burial ground. They did some archaeological way that way. But this is the first time anybody's ever searched this area. So we're surrounded, the property is surrounded by the Little Uwharrie River. And the original mill was back that way where I was down at the river. It had been washed away. I think you heard if I played the opening. And I'm just working my way towards the edge of the woods and then back. I'm going to go back up through the mud and keep looking for Native American artifacts on the surface because one guy already found one. All right, catch you later. So just found this. I don't know what it is. That's weird. Ooh, it's brass. Or copper. It's heavy. I don't know what this is. Oh well, there it is. I'll take it. Something to add to the box. At least I'm finding unusual things, even if I don't know what they are or how old they are. I'll add that in. So I'm here with Elijah. Let's see, what do you think it is? Something fancy, because look at the detail on that.
Yeah, it looks to be engraved and possibly broken here, and it could have continued more than that.
Yeah.
And it looks like there's a small hole here.
Is there a front or a back, or
It's just flat.
maybe it's part of his chatelaine or something?
Yeah, it's flat on the back, almost like it would attach to something, like a decoration plate maybe.
Interesting. So here is the cellar hole for one of the mill houses, late 17, early 1800s. Probably the second house built after the mill was washed out twice. I'm gonna just detect around here. Well, I found a few really nice square nails, but that was it. But I also got really sick. I think I had heat stroke. It was hot, it was humid, there was not a breath of air on that hilltop. And so I kind of got a little sick and went home and missed all the finds of the day. So I borrowed a couple pictures from Eric, and Elijah won the find of the day with that fancy piece of decoration or buckle. Well, I hope you enjoyed this video. Like, comment, and share it, and subscribe to my channel. And follow me at Instagram at Lucky Duck Digger 2.